Hello everyone, welcome back to Info Science. So in today's video we shall discuss about the chemical effects of electric current. So let's discuss about it. So current is what? Current is defined as the flow of electrons in any material. So we have come across so many substances, but some substances they conduct electricity and some they do not conduct electricity. So you see that substances they are classified into two types. So the first one is the conductors. So conductors you see in the picture. So these are the conductors. So you see the materials that allow the passage of electric current through them, they are known as the conductors. So examples are the metals like copper, iron, aluminium, then graphite. They all are the conductors. Next you see insulator, you see in the picture. So you see the materials that do not allow the passage of electric current through them. So they are known as the insulators. So examples are the rubber, plastic, wood. So they are all insulators. So you see the conductors are what? They are the good conductors of electricity, and insulators are the bad conductors of electricity. So in the chemical effects of electric current, so it includes the formation of the gas bubbles at the electrodes, then the position of the metals at the electrodes, and also the changes in the solution color. So these are the various chemical effect of the electric current. So now we will know some of the important processes which are involved in the chemical effect of the electric current. But before that, let us know about the electric circuit. So electric circuit is what? So it is a closed loop path which helps in the transmitting the electric current. So you see in the picture, there are two pictures here it is given. So in the first one you see, so when the part of the circuit is closed, so then the current will flow through it. But in the next picture you see, when there will be the break in the part, that is when the switch is open, so in that the circuit is open, so that's why there is no conducting. So this electric current, it can be tested by using a device that is known as the tester. So tester, it is a piece of electrical equipment which is used to check the presence of the electric current. Now let us discuss about the electrolysis. So electrolysis is what? It is the process, okay? It is the process by which the ionic substances are decomposed into simpler substances when an electric current is passed through them. So suppose when the electric current is passed, then the ionic substances, they are decomposed into the simpler substances. So this electrolysis process, this was discovered by William Nicholson. So the various requirements for the process of the electrolysis are the electrolytic cell, then the electrolyte, then the battery, then the electrodes, that is the anode and the cathode. So you can see here in the picture which one is the electrolyte, which one is the anode and cathode. So this is the setup for the electrolysis process. So this in electrolysis of water, what happens, you see here the electric current, it is passed through water, and so when the electric current is passed, it decomposes into the hydrogen and the oxygen. So this is the setup for the electrolysis of the water. Now let us know the application. So where this electrolysis process is used. So it is used in the purification of the metals, then it is used in coating of one metal over the other metal, then it is used in industries to produce a lot of useful materials from the naturally available substances. Suppose for example the sodium metal, it is manufactured by the electrolysis of the molten sodium chloride, and that sodium chloride is what? That is the common salt. So these are the various applications of the electrolysis process. So the next process is electroplating. So electroplating is what? It is the process of coating the thin layer of metal on another metal using the process of electrolysis. So you could see here the setup for the electroplating process. So this electroplating, it is used for various purposes. So it is used in the coating zinc on the iron to prevent the corrosion and rust. Then it is used in coating tin onto the cans made of iron, as tin is less reactive than iron. Then chromium coating for the car parts, as it has shiny appearance. And gold and silver platings are used in jewelry industries for making the gold and silver ornaments. So these are the various applications of the electroplating. So the next process is electrorefining. So electrorefining is what? It is the process of purifying metals using the electrolysis process. So you see here in this picture, this is the setup for electrorefining. So you see this process, it is mostly used to refine the copper in the industries. So here what it is done, here you see a thick block of impure copper, it is used in the anode. So anode, it is the positive side, and the in the negative side, that is in the cathode. So here the thin copper rod is used, and here the electrolyte which is used, it is the copper sulfate solution. So when the electric current, it is passed through the solution, so the impurities, so all the impurities, they will go into the solution, and the pure copper, it will be deposited on the thin copper rod. So this is the whole technique for the electro refining. Now let us know about the dry cell. So this dry cell is what? This dry cells, it converts the chemical energy into electrical energy. So one of the example of the dry cell, it is the galvanic cell. So that this dry cells, they are used in the flashlight, then in radios, then in clocks. So these are the things where the dry cells are used. So you see in the picture, this is the whole diagram of the dry cell. So you see the dry cell, it consists of a hollow cylindrical container, and it is made up of zinc that acts as the negative terminal of the cell. Then the carbon rod. So you could see here in the picture which one is the carbon rod. So the carbon rod at the center, it acts as the positive terminal, and the ammonium chloride paste is used in the electrolyte. So it has a little moisture to permit the flow of current. Okay, so a mixture of the carbon powder and magnesium dioxide, it is filled in between the anode and the cathode. So when the cells, it is connected across the circuit, due to the chemical reaction that occur inside, the electrons, they are liberated at the anode. So anode, it is the zinc. So those electrons that pass through the external circuit, they reach the cathode, that is the carbon rod. So in that way, these dry cells, it helps in the flashlights or in the radios and in the clock. So this tricycle, it is portable and it is compact, and here this tricycle, it has the capable of producing the potential difference of 1.5 volt.